MoBeer. This is the first beer review since MoBeer Madness. I'm still surrounded by all the empty beer bottles and beer cans. Haven't had time to clean it all up yet. It's been a while. It stinks of beer down here right now. This is just what you can see in the camera frame. Just a few of the 64 beers that we went from top to bottom. Hey, before I do today's beer review, I want to say thank you to everybody who watched our live stream of MoBeer Madness. Yes, Jessica's doing just fine. Katie, thank you very much to both you and JMO for your help and support. I also want to thank everybody out there who helped vote on our new logo. The Remy and the Tiki Bar logo with the bamboo is the one that won. We have all kinds of new merch on the MoBeer Facebook page. And thank you very much to everybody who has already supported that as well. So fan base is growing. Here today, I am going to I'm going to review a beer, and this one was kind of inspired. And this one, I'm going to move it aside for a second. These are the beers that we're going to review. This is one of the beers, and the company that we're going to review. This is RiverWalk Brewing Company. This is from Newburyport, Massachusetts, which is the town, the city that I grew up in. And little bias towards Newburyport. Love that city. Love all the people in it. But I wanted to kind of talk about this. So this is a sign, and I know you can't read it on the camera. We got all this great lighting in here, so it probably just looks like a white piece of paper. However, I'm going to read it to you because it's story time. So what this sign says is it says RiverWalk Brewing Company. Attention parents. Out of respect for our other patrons and awesome staff, we kindly request children be supervised at all times. That's got a couple of bullet points. No running, no climbing on or tampering with video games, tables, fences, or machinery. If children are yelling, screaming, or generally unruly, please take them outside. Thank you for your understanding and support. They posted this not only on their brewery, but they posted it on social media. So this is what I have to say to RiverWalk Brewing. Thumbs up, RiverWalk Brewing. Well done. Great job. There is nothing wrong with this. Let me tell you why. So, even when I do MoBeer, when I have my kids or their friends do a segment, we do Mo Soda. Beer, there's a reason why the age on alcohol is 21 and over. Now, I'm not talking about brewery restaurants, where you get the full service and, you can see in the background, you can see the vats, you can smell the hops, that type of thing. We're not talking about that. We're talking about breweries and tap rooms and the responsibility that goes behind it. And I know there's some of you out there that take your kids to these breweries and tap rooms. And what I would say is, A, there's a reason why alcohol is for 21 and over. B, we didn't have the breweries and tap rooms when I was a kid, but that's where I grew up in a tough environment when I was a kid. Story begins with my dad used to hang out in bars and he'd shove me in the corner with the Shirley Temple and 5 quarters that I could play remember that shuffle bowling game? It was like shuffleboard, it had all the coating, the powder on it, and you'd shuffle it back and he'd knock the pins up and it'd come back to you. When your quarters were done, you just had to sit there and be quiet, drink your Shirley Temple while dad whooped it up at the bar. A bar is no place for children. And nor is a tap room or a brewery. They can get hurt. That's one part of it. But also, as adults, we're allowed to have getaways. We're allowed to go and have a beer and enjoy the environment and not have screaming children around them. I've got 3 kids. I love my kids dearly. But you know what? I don't want them anywhere around my beer. And I don't want them around when I'm going and having a beer in a different environment. And for all of you that are complaining and saying, well, I'm not going to drink there because it's not family friendly. Damn straight it's not, you entitled bastards. Of course it's not a family-friendly environment. It's a tap room. They sell beer. And in most places, they only serve pretzels or peanuts or a limited menu because they have to. Because they have to balance it out because of local laws or state laws. That's the only reason they're doing it. And to have you little brats running around and ruining the experience, that's not okay. So Riverwalk Brewery, 40 Parker Street in Newburyport, Massachusetts. Bravo, 2 thumbs up. This is exactly the way it should be. I give you big props for kind of standing front and center. Safety is the utmost important. Having your kids growing up around beer and alcohol before they fully understand what it is, instead of making it part of their environments, is kind of where it's at. So I'm going to review your beer here, RiverWalk Brewing Company of Newburyport, Massachusetts. They have a tap room. It's in the industrial park in Newburyport. It's again 40 Parker Street, right off of Graff Road. For those of you who know where it is. So It says, discover our worldly vision for what beer can be. www.riverwalkbrewing.com. This is their IPA, 12 ounces. This is the IPA of our dreams. It's got a little story in the back. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. Steve Sanderson is the founder and brewer. So again, Steve Sanderson, 2 thumbs up for all you do. Their IPA is 6.8% alcohol by volume. I've also got another one of their beers here. I've got the RiverWalk Brewing Storm Door Porter, which did very well in our March Madness. It's a seasonal ale with vanilla and spices. It was actually a very good porter. And this one's also 6.2% alcohol. So that's their sweet spot right there that they kind of like. So I'm in an IPA mood. I'm going to have the IPA. I need a glass, please. Glass. What did I do? We used up all our glasses in MoBeer Madness. What on earth did I do with my glass? All right. We're going to have to go, you know what? We'll just go, yeah, I guess. I had a nice pint glass ready. I usually prepare my area. One take, no edits as usual. Not really sure what on earth I did with that glass. That's not it. I found my glass. One take, no edits. We're not going to use that big bad boy there. RiverWalk Brewing, Newburyport, Massachusetts. IPA. Don't bring your kids, or if you do bring your kids, they're not saying you can't bring your kids. They're saying you can bring your kids, but don't let them be unruly. Not the rule everywhere. Take them to a restaurant. Don't let them be unruly. You take them to Target. Don't let them be unruly. You take them to the Taiyaki Bar or Moe's Tavern. Don't let them be unruly. All right. Good hazy color there. Little New England look to it. Is this a New England IPA? It doesn't say so. Just the RiverWalk IPA. It's made in New England. Made in Newburyport, Massachusetts. Beautiful. Little citrus smell in there. Definitely hop. Little malt. All right. MoBeer. RiverWalk. Salud. Oh, yeah. Absolutely delicious. I got to tell you, my hometown in Newburyport, up and coming. There used to be kind of some uppity restaurants and a couple of little cool spots. You got the Grog that's always been there, and that was always a cool spot to go. A couple of other restaurants, but over the past 10 years, we've got some pubs now, we've got some cool bars, got a couple of great breweries, and RiverWalk, you are 2 thumbs up. You had an advantage because of your stance and your willingness to kind of call it like it is, but you also make a damn good beer. So RiverWalk Brewing's IPA, 6.2% alcohol. You're getting my 2 thumbs up today. Well done, MoBeer.